Ready bolo.
Ready?
So this is a demonstration of the hollow fiber benchtop microfiltration, ultrafiltration and nanofiltration demonstration unit. Here this is the module that actually contains the hollow fibers. This is the rotameter, this is the needle valve, these two are the needle valves. This one is for controlling the flow rate inside the hollow fiber module, as well as operating this valve controls the transmembrane pressure in the module. This valve actually controls the pump discharge rate. So closing more of this valve will actually allow more amount of feed through this membrane module, and opening this valve will actually allow more amount of bypass to get recycled in the original feed. Now closing this valve will actually increase the pressure in the module as well as decrease the flow rate. Closing this valve will actually increase both pressure and flow rate in the module. These are two pressure gauges which actually measures the pressure drop or the transmembrane pressure drop in the module. The total pressure drop that is measured is actually average of both these two readings. There is a slight difference between this measurement and this gauge values. It is because of the axial pressure drop from this point and this point. This is the permeate collected from this, and knowing the membrane area we can calculate the permeate flux. This is a small booster pump, and this is a rotameter that measures the water flow rate through this module in liter per hour. Next we will demonstrate like how we can set a different pressure and a different flow rate to obtain to measure the permeate flux as well as the rejection. So you can see right now is that this pressure gauge, this rotameter value is actually pointing at 20 liter per hour, and this pressure gauge value, the average of two is 5 psi. So right now we are operating this setup at 20 liter per hour and 5 psi value. So we can change this reading as well as this reading to a desired value by controlling both these valves simultaneously. I will show only one example where we will set from 20 LPH to 30 LPH and operating at 5 psi. Now points to remember: closing this valve will actually increase the pressure and decrease the flow. Closing this valve will increase the pressure as well as the flow. So I will operate both these valves to set a desired value of 30 liter per hour and 5 psi. So you can closely see that increasing this one will actually increase the flow rate and increase the pressure. So I will slightly open this valve, so this will increase the flow and reduce the pressure. So there you can see that we have set this rotameter at 30 LPH and almost at 5 psi. You can see this is set at 30 LPH, and average of these two values are at 5 psi. This one and this one. So like this way we can set it at any desired flow rate as well as pressure by controlling both these valves.